Faster. Jeez. That's not very nice. You know, you gotta have one of those models you warm up on. Purple Hulk, Purple Hulk, smash! 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 You know, I admit I didn't really understand the two on the nose thing until I realized that you were referring to Hulk. But it had not occurred to me until after. Don't worry, I already punished myself.
You just packed that cute little terrier of yours right here.
You know, enough, shore leave.
I'm just trying to make you happy, Chris. That way, at least somebody can be happy. It reminds me of the purple meeples. From oh gosh, what's the name of that? Despicable Me. Was it 3? It was 3. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, man. Sometimes I feel bad. You know, when people give me models and they're like, "Can you paint this?" and then I get pulled inevitably in like into a million different directions. But I find that most people are quite understanding when they realize it's like it's not like I'm not painting. It's not like I go home and then just sit around. It's just like a never-ending paint-a-thon. Like it never ends. And you just have to wait until eventually the avalanche, you know, boils down to one of your things. That's kind of what happens. And I don't like it necessarily, but that is the way it is. Beefcake! Beefcake! I can definitely say between these two models, I like the normal version of her a lot better. The Hulkified version of her, the shoulders are a little odd. Obviously, she's supposed to be like hulked out or whatever, but. Beefcake! Check it out, I'm such a beefcake, can't even fit through the door. I think I may have muffed the build. Shoulder weirdness is likely my fault. No, it's not. No. Yeah, this shoulder joint right here is a little weird, but like there, that's probably. Hey, I'm not perfect at building models either. You saw that Nurgle model I built. It's got like a giant gap on its back. Building models is tough. But no, I meant like just in general, the proportions of the model are a little off. But I think that's on purpose. Beefcake. Yes. Thank you for the follow, Greedy It Wins. Welcome. I'm just finishing up a couple things with this model before I get started on Morgan. Welcome to the web. The Decyphles, the arachnids. All of the above. Take a seat. Take a seat. Can you take a seat? Take a seat here. Take a seat. Take a seat. I have been watching Aqua Teen. Let's say this. Venture Brothers again. Mr. Chris. We just watched the one where that Japanese friend of his tried to kill him. It's the the backstory episode. And the Mr. Impossible one, which is just a classic. Listen, I know that the Sue Storm, Susan or whatever it is, she's called this in the show. She was a bit of like a stage 5 clinger, but I don't know why Dr. Venture didn't go for it. Especially since like the very next episode is the one where he he wants to date, and he finds Dr. Girlfriend. I get, like, plot. Right, you gotta have plot. But I always wonder, I'm always, like, shocked that he didn't go for it. There you go. Purple skin. Dude, who had tacit consent? Yo mama? Got him. You talking about Morgan? I mean, he's here of his own consent, I assure you. He's in the back getting dressed right now. Why are you so worried about me painting that Dutch model, Mr. Nigel? Story time. Oh, Dr. Venture? Oh yeah, I think I'm pretty sure he did. I think you're very worried about. You're very worried about pretty sure we'll get you 1520. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. What am I doing? There we are. Boop, boop. And there you go. Now the main show. It's not me, right? That paint thing seems really small, right? Am I just imagining that? Oh yeah, that is really small. Why is that so small? I was thinking that was my. I was thinking that was Streamlabs. I was like, why is it so small? Hold on. Yeah, bitch.
You're all right. No, don't worry about
But
me.
me, I fell 2 stories. I'm fine. Alright, here we are. Alright, here we are. This is the man. This model is not out yet. This is young. I'm just gonna say Arthur Morgan. Arthur Morgan is not in this game. Arthur Morgan is, I forget who Arthur Morgan is. It's fictional, isn't it? Arthur Morgan? What is Arthur Morgan? Oh, Arthur Morgan's from Red Dead. That's what I'm thinking of. I really love Red Dead. That's why that name is stuck in my head. Anyway. Yeah, this is young Captain Morgan. The one that would eventually attack Panama. And also Veracruz, I think was the other big one. Him and Benjamin Sharp. Benjamin Sharp really let him down. Made it so that they got away with the treasure. Because he was drunk. I think it was Benjamin Sharp. Hi, Tizzy. Thank you for the stream. A stream streak, buddy. Are you here because you want to see the new Kickstarter models for Firelock? For their Buccaneers Jamaica book? Also, thank you as always, everybody who came. Always appreciate people coming and giving me and PCN love. Who are you working for at PAX, Tizzy? Are you working for, what is it, Asmodee? I guess the main question is, are you friends with Tim again? I think I'm stepping up to a Spanish light frigate. Wow. You're the one that was giving up, or not giving up. You were deciding to push past the sloop, the resin sloop. That was you, right? You decided you were going to become a man, explore new boundaries, go where no man has ever gone before. Yes, sir. I mean, I like the frigate. I think it's pretty good. I think it's definitely my best painted ship so far. If you can somehow get heavily built on it from a couple different sources of doing it, that ship gets real tough. No, and that's the thing. We're like 2 ships passing in the night, Mr. Nigel, because we are... This is the boat that I just got. It took like 2 months to get here. Hey, Caesar Sloop put in work like a Yorkie even seen from guard. I'm not saying it's not a good ship. It's a great ship. But this finally showed in the mail. It's my resin sloop. I've never had one. So hooray! Oh, thank you for the donation, Mr. Browsing Browser. That's a great name. That's a really good name. Browsing Browser. That's a great name. Thank you very much, man. And that is for onto others. It's an addiction center. You're welcome. Not a bot. Not a bot. Thank you. Make sure you use that for your taxes. That is a tax. That is a tax deduction. Yeah. I forget what fordo means. It's friends. That's a lot of ship. What's a lot of ship? The sloop? Or are you talking about the frigate? I mean, the frigate's a big old boat. I mean, no doubt. That thing took me a while. I even gave it a toy that we found as a figurehead. Oh god. Why do I try? Why do I even try? I really like this handle, but it is so slippery. And I'm a goofball. As I was saying, yeah, for the fordo thing, it is a drug addiction center support thing, and I know Tim, he actually works at the support center. He has a podcast that is in the rotation. I think it's like something Zines with Tim or something like that. And he talks about what they've been doing with the money. And it is for programs to replace drug addiction, I guess you could call it, like, patterns. For me? Hey! You better shut your mouth. I don't use 2-deck ships very often because I'm a big boy. You know what? Everybody I know is always like, I like dinosaurs and what are other things that people like? Oh, I like robots and all this other stuff. And I'm like, big boats? I can't lie, dude. I'm in about big boats. Anyway, yeah, so he talks about the things that they've been doing for the Addiction Center with the money. So, the money is 1-for-1. There is no middleman. It goes straight to the organization. And we actually have someone on the ground who talks about the stuff that it does. So, we really do appreciate you guys giving us that. Because it does really help. Alright, Mr. Morgan, what are you going to wear? So, we think that's going to be... I'm going to make that white. You got a sick little cape thing on both sides. That might just be a part of the sash. So we'll do yellow, red, yellow, I think might be good, or blue. Maybe we'll put a blue in the middle there. You think the sloop is a boat for me, huh? I mean, there's big bosuns to fill, ain't no doubt. How about you worry what you're doing, huh? Secondary, you son of a bitch. You better shut your mouth. You see, if you played a real faction, it wouldn't be a problem. A bark. That's a man ship. A man ship. Yeah, we have a local player who's starting with the Barco Luego just because it was the one. Because it was the one that was available. My god, look who it is. It's Jeff. His name is Jeff. I do have new toys. Firelock did send me some stuff. They do be sending me stuff. And I was given access to a lot of the new English stuff. I got the new Native Commander, and I got the new Maroons. I imagine none of those interest you, though, Mr. Jeff. Because you're a... what they call in my biz... a jackwagon. Yeah. Accepting gifts? Oh, they ain't gifts. These are, I practically had to suck a golf ball through a garden hose. And by practically, I mean I did. That's exactly what I did. That's not a metaphor or a simile. JT's compromised. No, I'm not a diehard. Well, that's a good thing you're not, because otherwise I could show you it. It's like right here. I could just show it to you. Thankfully you're not, though. Thankfully you are not a diehard Natives player. How did you get it past the metal bit of the hose? That's the hard part. So as a doctor, I can tell you that there is a paraphysical space of your lungs where if you really get desperate enough and you suck hard enough, you can kind of unlock another portion of your, what they call the respiratory, like the respiratory maximum. Just show it to me. Show me. It's pretty good. So this is the new Native Commander. It's actually a really great sculpt. I like how he found a cutlass laying around somewhere. And he's got a big old ukulele. Or a shillelagh, or whatever you call these things. He's got a cape! Sick. Yeah, I think this is a lot better than the current Native Commander because he just kind of looks different. I think the biggest issue with the current Caribbean Native style leader is that he looks a little bit too similar to the rest of the guys. I think the cape really helps distinguish him. It's a great sculpt. Yeah, it's a really great sculpt. Also, all these sculpts are not totally finished, so some of them might change. I noticed that on some of them, the scale's a little weird. And so I was told that might change. So, like, for some of the English guys, Here's one of the new storming parties. The Buccaneer storming party. A couple of them, they have very kind of like tiny feet. You'll notice like they have very short shoes. So it's up that's the only that's my only real complaint. Otherwise they all look really good. And then Mr. Musket one. His like back, he looks like he's got a little bit of like a hunchback going on. And again, very tiny feet. He's very small feet. This one's also got a event that didn't fully cure, but that's not their fault. Otherwise, great sculpt. Big fan of the sculpts. Love them. Just little tiny things like that. I mean, whatever. I mean, I say Caribbean. I'm just talking south of the border, the American border. I know that's very what do they call that? White centric or whatever they call it. I forget what that technical term is. Yeah, it's a great sculpt though. Big fan. I will probably paint that for the Port Royal thing we got coming up. And then these are the new maroons. So, well, I say new maroons, like there are current maroon sculpts. There are no maroon sculpts. I think these look really good. They're all very, very simple, but I do think they look fantastic. And I think that there are 2 different units here. Not wait, I can't think of the word. It's the thing where you like only look at it from your own like ethnic paradigm or whatever. It's like I guess ethnocentric, I guess is what they call it. But yeah, these guys are really good. I think there's 2 different units because 4 of them have lances. So I think the maroons, maybe in the new book they might get a new unit. So like maybe they'll get like some kind of lancero unit, even though it's Spanish. Yeah, now I'm just mansplaining, yeah. Exactly. Doesn't matter what I do. Yeah, fantastic sculpts, though. You can definitely tell that they have a, like, they look very much like maroons. The correct perspective. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, but the folds on the cloth and all that stuff, it looks really good. Big fan of these. And the spears, pretty firm. Not very, not something I'm worried about bending. They'll snap before they bend. Oh my god, he's got a gun. But these, yeah, this is another one of the ones I think is kind of weird. He's got a really big shirt. Like, this man's got some puff. There's at least 1 maroon unit currently that can take an upgrade of lances. Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. It might not be a Lancero-specific thing, but they might make a new unit in the new book. Because I know that there's going to be new units. I don't have any purview of the new book itself, other than some of the sculpts. I don't know any of the new rules or anything with any kind of specificity. But there will be some new stuff. There will be new sculpts or stuff that probably won't be in the book as well. Yeah, they would work great for Caesar. Oh yeah, 100%. Like a little freed slave, like freedman pirate unit. That would look amazing. Yeah, I think that would look phenomenal. This guy's got 2 swords. How many currently sounds like thank you, brother. Browsing browser. Damn, but that name is so good. Yeah, but this is a legit unit with the lances. They look great. This looks like a persnickety old man. Old man maroon. Get off my lawn! Even though he's probably the equivalent of, you know, in those days he's an elder and he's only like 26. Are they all 3D prints? Yeah, these are resin prints from Firelock. So these are official. These are gonna be for the new Kickstarter that comes out in February. As of now. It was supposed to be near the end of this year, and then some stuff happened, especially with you know, politics, yada yada. You know how it is. There's been a bit of a I don't usually talk politics on the channel, but there's been some political uncertainty for the past, oh, I don't know, since February. I can't really tell you why. Oh, and then the other thing I got was a Spanish commander. Arja should be this. Oh, is Arja going to be that soon? I didn't know that. And then there's a new Spanish commander who looks phenomenal. I love the rapier. The rapier is phenomenal. I don't know how into Arja I'm going to get. I like the concept of it, but I'm just... One, I am totally game saturated for real, though. And I'd rather focus on Blood and Bayonets. And the Conan thing is cool, don't get me wrong. But it's just, again, it's not my necessarily, like, not my favorite. Very low model count. I have a video about it tomorrow. Oh, great. Just don't let Kara see it. I mean, that's how I got dragged into all this in the first place, was one of Defective Dice's videos about Port Royal. And then it turned into a brutal addiction for blood and plunder. You are welcome. I've met a lot of good people already. One thing about, you know, getting into a game is like you kind of, I don't want to say you leave one community, but you kind of find another one, and then you like start hanging out with them. And the Firelock people are great. Well, I say Firelock, the Blood and the Firelock gaming community is great. Will there be another? Yeah, the Summer of Plunder 2025 was that was the sixth one, and it's happened every year since 2018, 2019. One of those, because it was like a COVID thing, wasn't it? I'm hoping that on some level, a Blood and Bayonets version of that game comes out for like a campaign thing. I thought about doing it myself, but I got a lot going on right now. I definitely wouldn't be able to do it this year. Brush, what are you doing? Why are you being so bad? I did almost get into Blood and Valor too. But definitely as of right now, it's just I just got too much going on. So Blood and Valor will happen eventually. It's just a matter of stuff going on. If Blood and Bayonets hadn't been a thing, Blood and Valor 100% would have been what I worked on next. I'm a big World War I guy. Alright, while my brush is cleaning itself. I did finish the model from last session. It's a chibi predator. It's all done. It's done. Who needs friends when you got, or who needs enemies when you got friends like these, huh? Are you gonna, like, I don't know, paint or not? You just gotta...
And I don't want to hear another word about our personal problems until I get this down.
I was gonna do Lawrence of Arabia. Because I thought it would be a neat way to kind of start learning about a lot of that stuff. Because I don't know a whole lot about the Arab Spring. But, yeah, there you go. Another model done. And it's the Predator from Predator 1. Specifically. I think it came out okay. I think it came out okay. My poor brush is still suffering from having to fix up the models for Chris. For some reason the black didn't want to stick. So I had to use a lot of black. Poor little brush. Poor little brush.
I saw it when I walked, boy.
Yeah, you see, I feel like Lawrence of Arabia stuff versus the Ottomans would be like a really cool thing to do. You know, like desert and rocky boards and, you know, like train sabotage type stuff. I feel like that would just be like a lot of fun to do. World War I's kind of crazy. A lot of stuff happened. I already did Chibi Arnold. I don't think I did it. I don't think he's given me a Chibi Carl Weathers. And I mean, talk about a line. That's the one thing that, that's the one movie line people use on me. Dylan, you son of a bitch. Saudi and Wahhabi sculpts would be something new. Yeah, I haven't painted a lot of, like, Middle Eastern type stuff. Like, I've done some Haq Islam, which in itself is not very, you know, like, Golden Age of Islam type of thing, you know, but it's, I think it's cool. I mean, being able to paint the, like, the headdresses and stuff, I think would be really cool. I'm always down to learn that stuff, because I think it's just really cool to learn. You know, because I'll usually listen to documentaries and podcasts and stuff to kind of, like, get in the mood. For different areas that I'm painting. And the model count for that game's not too bad, from what I can tell. Yeah, but the British, man, they did the Arab Rebellion, or I don't know what you want to call it, but the Arab Spring, I guess. They did them dirty. They did them real dirty. And a lot of that stuff is why there's just so much unrest in the Middle East as of now. Yeah, you could trace a lot of that stuff back. They can be troublesome, yes. They've done a lot of very regrettable things. I don't think anybody will deny that. You sure do. Well, you know, it's like anything. Anytime you listen to a podcast or a show, or you listen to a certain, like, perspective on something, you just got to think, like, the person saying it has, even if they are not aware of it, there's some kind of agenda. You know, it's like they're going into it with the idea that, you know, they are trying to support somebody's image of something else, but it could also be from a perspective. It's an ethnocentric kind of thing. That always infiltrates, in my opinion, right? So it's like you listen to something, and of course they want to compare whatever it is that they're talking to things that people know, and they'll be like, yeah, well, look at these silly people with their weird ideas. Look at what they believe in. Like, to put it into perspective, like, people think curry's good. There's not a chance in all of heck that I can eat curry and enjoy it. I just can't do it. I've tried it multiple times. I'm not a fan. I just do not like it. But there are people out there that like it. They're not wrong. I just know I can't eat it. I am just not a fan. Not a fan. Also, everybody, I got you infiltration right here. I was gonna play. I offered to play, some Blood and Plunder stuff with my good friend Mike, and by Mike I mean Jeff, at PAX, and he was like, "I don't want to bring it with me because I'm a big jerkhole." And I was like, "Jeez." He doesn't want to play actual Blood and Plunder. What if you were a hot woman named Curry? You wouldn't be interested in me. There wouldn't be any... There would be no tacit consent. No, you won't. No. Well, you have to listen to what I just said. I said you didn't want to play real Blood and Plunder. What would a boat even do? It's not even that hard to bring it. Just wrap it up in some cloth. I can say that my sickness is much better. All that's left is there's just one thing in my throat that just will not get out. My nonsense kitchen. You know what? Miguel, you went in first round of Adepticon. I'm gonna challenge somebody else so you can't challenge me. What do you think of that? And then I'll stay at the bottom tables, where I'll continue to sink. Yeah, what do you think of that? Yeah, I've decided I can't play that. I can't play that kid list this year because I'm just not going to be able to get enough models. Well, actually, I might be able to with the Great Pirate Paint-Off. Actually, I might challenge noobs. Just a noob. Well, then how are you going to play me, huh? As you're running around on the upper tables. Challenge. Can't give the sword of 1,000 truths to a low noob. I might lose to someone good, and you might win versus somebody worse, and then we meet in the med table. Are we like Diamond Rio? Are we gonna meet in the middle? I start walking your way, you start walking mine. We'll meet in the middle. By that old Georgia pine. Joke's on you. You're going to try and shoot my heavily built light frigate. And you're going to be like, oh no. I have made such a huge mistake. I'm sorry, Dylan. You are the superior boatman. And then you're gonna look silly. You're gonna look big, dumb, and silly. And then Rufus is gonna want me to be his best friend. Jesus, a grasshopper leapt past this puppy pad like a like a lictor. That's the Florida way, man. The wildlife there. Oh. Okay, I guess you're right. I guess you got me there. What about his son? Is he friends with his son at all? Or is he just kind of tolerate him, like most parents? Jeez. You're close to the source. How long until we get the Russian campaign? For Blood and Bayonet. Almost everybody I've talked to has said that they want to play Russia in that game, which is wild. That's like the one point in history. It's like Russia is not very impressive. You don't play Bayonetta. And you want to come at me? You want to come at me? Unfriggin' believable. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's not true. I play more Plunder than you do. I played a game. Well, there's another one coming. Yeah, you saw like 12 minutes of it until Mike hit the slow-mo button, which is why I figured out what happened. He hit the slow-mo button. It was such a good game too. That's what sucks. Cause he absolutely annihilated me. I was annihilated. By the end of that game, you guys didn't see what happened. I really wish you guys would have got to see. That kid diced me so hard. Oh my god. I had nothing left. You guys don't know what it's like to be the sad man. You don't know what it's like to be the bad man. You don't know what it's like to be the bad man. To be the sad man. Behind blue eyes. Yeah. Yes, it is. Because Limp Bizkit is the shiznit. I was a child of the 90s. I know what I am. And you're gonna tell me you really like the old man version? Like, what is it, Chevy Chase or whatever? I'm an adult. I'm an adult of the 90s. Well, I was listening to music that was not age appropriate. I should not have been listening to Limp Bizkit at my age. That's because Limp Bizkit's great. The lead singer, I forget his name. He just directed a movie not that long ago. Actually, I think his name is Nigel, isn't it? Yeah, their cover of it is much better. Lead. Fred. Oh, it's Fred Durst. That's his name. Yeah, Fred Durst. I know your name's not Nigel, but yeah, similar spelling. Yeah, I want to say he just directed a movie or something. I guess it was 2019, The Fanatic. Yeah, he's done 3 movies. He looks like an old version of Taylor Swift's boyfriend. That football player. I don't know his name. Because I'm a man. Oh, right. Are you gonna switch to this overpriced mid-tier Morgan as a commander? Jeez! Why are you so aggressive? I mean, listen. In English, I really liked playing Morgan, even though he's way too expensive. And his theme, his legendary faction or whatever it is not really that good. But I have a really well-painted Morgan. I don't know, I'm willing to try. What are his rules then if you're so smart? Huh? My issue with him is he's really pricey and he has a negative trait. Yeah, I agree. It's a little weird, right? What is it? Misfortune at Sea? I mean, the guy liked to ram boats on stuff. I mean, you know, who doesn't? Yeah, I guess it's weird, right? Because he has a negative, and then it's not like his positive ones are like so good that they make up for it. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's no Guzman. Yeah, he's no Ogle or whatever his name is, the British Navy guy, where he's like 20 points and he's like the best thing you could ever ask for. He's got like everything you could possibly ever want in like the perfect faction for him. Because yeah, let me go off of the top of my head. He has very inspirational. He's got 3 command points at 20 range. He has the devil. He's got a God's Fortune of the Devil's Luck. Yeah, sure, whatever. What do you say? Bless you. He has Commodore, I think. He has regular broadside, not even expert broadside. And then Misfortune at Sea? That actually might be it. That sounds pathetic. That sounds like kind of not good. the more I say it out loud. Oh, he's got Lucky. Yeah, Lucky, right. Lucky's good. I really like Lucky. I think he's the only way you can get Lucky in England, right? 32 points. And he's even but he's cheaper than he used to be. He used to be like 42. Which is crazy. Like, paying 40 points for that? Like, god damn. Like, don't get me wrong, very inspirational is good. It's real good. Lucky's pretty good. Lucky combined with God's Fortune, pretty solid. Oh, and then Morgan's Buccaneer lets you do the card switch. That's pretty good. I really like that, actually. I guess that's sort of like baked into his price. Guzman, 3 command points, excellent. 16. 20 is a bit much. Especially if you're playing boat games, right? Broadside, Commodore, very inspirational, Sailing Master, Vast Experience. And he's like 20 points or something, isn't he? Like, yes, we know Guzman's too good. I think everybody knows that. Okay, see, for 32 points, that's pretty good. And so, if we take the knowledge that we do know, and we assume that God's Fortune and the Devil's Luck cost 7 points of a commander, right? Because that's how much a spiritual advisor is. If you take that out, right? So if we get rid of God's Fortune and all that, you're paying 25? 25 for Henry? Very inspirational, I think it's probably at least worth like 10. Broadside's like, it's got use, I guess, but not necessarily something big. That's saying that Lucky in itself is like about 10-ish points. They think it's worth that. Which I guess in some ways it is, right? Because if you bring a standard pirate commander, that's one of the options. You can get... That's also true. Listen here, bud. Are you writing articles for Dead Man's Chest? That's what it sounds like you're doing right now. So how many points is Kid? Kid's is like 28, right? Kid? 28, yeah, 28. Boarding list. Everybody's a critic, you know? Everybody's a critic. All positive skills, yes, but he does not have very inspirational. That loser doesn't even have regular inspirational. Which isn't that hard to fix, you know, you just get a drummer boy and all that, but... It's notable. His faction gets heavily built shit. I couldn't agree more. Which is amazing. It's incredible. I did Dutch Navy for the tournament that I ran. And yeah, just having free, like a Ship of the Horn, heavily built ship, I was like, holy goodness me, this is really good. I say that, and I don't think I didn't even fight a list that shot my boat with a cannon until the last round, but it was noticeable. That thing was tough. I'm sure I mispronounced Ships of the Horn. I'm sure it's not Horn, but I'm not Dutch. Then why is he in a faction filled with melee models? Huh? Tell me that, little man. If Mike Tunez himself didn't want me to run a boarding... If he didn't want me to run a boarding Captain Kidd list, why did he put Marins right there? Huh? To repel boarders? Impossible. I would never be boarded. I am such a incredible sailor. If people got close to me, I'd be like, yo, friggin' box hall. No. No boarding for you. Everyone pro. For finishing off a sinking burning ship with everyone pro. So when are they going to make Culliford a playable character in this game? Huh? You're part of the inner circle. You tell me. Tell me right now. You look me in the eye right now. I have to say, there's nothing better than having Ruthless Trigger on both units in a deck section when only one of them has more fatigue. Yeah, it's a bit brutal. You just get one unit to get to that fabled 2 fatigue, and you just start laying into them. Also, in the next battle report that comes out, I was playing against Kara, and I've really come to appreciate Able Seamen. I didn't think they were very good, and then I realized it's like, nah, that 6 range save is truly a godsend. Yeah, the worst side. Will you stop it? What the hell, man? I know. That's what I'm saying. The difference between 7 and 6 is huge in a boat game. Because it goes from being, you know, a good chance to like, you know, 50-50 shot? Or I should say technically a 60-40 shot on getting your cover? That's so good. And then they're actually pretty good in melee, too. I mean, come in stock with brace? And then I think they keep brawlers, right? Yeah, they keep brawler. That's crazy. They do. Indeed, you do. Well, I mean, so do Able Seaman, though. I mean, they're 6.676. But a 6 melee save is kind of a British thing. Because I think Sea Dogs get that too, don't they? They get a 6 up in melee save? Yeah. We're 6.6. Oh, yeah, 100%. Because roundsmen are also... 6 points, aren't they? They're the fancy sailors of the pirate faction, right? Negative charisma? What's going on, man? Jeez, man, it's been forever since I've seen you. What's going on? Yeah, roundsmen are also 6. They're 6, 6, 7. Yeah, it's the exact same thing. Except the end resolve's not as good. Yeah, Warcry's okay. I mean, sure. Where you been, man? Painting more is always good. I think if I ever stopped painting, people would send out a search party. They'd be like, where the hell Dylan go? Warcry will end you. So Kara was playing Jack Rackham in our last game, and obviously if you bring Jack Rackham, you're playing Jack Rackham to bring the girls. And she never actually managed to get the charge off, but admittedly, I was legitimately worried about the inevitable charge, right, with the Warcry, and then, you know, you add in their ability. It's just like, my God. Home in bed, I'm on long-term disability. I need spinal surgery. Jesus, what the hell happened? As a spinal specialist, I can give you much sympathy. Listen, I understand that Warcry is really good, but it's only on the attack. You know, it's like if you don't get that charge off, it's worthless. I mean, it's the same as like hard chargers, right? You know, you're paying for hard chargers and then you don't charge. You're like, well, shit. I do never get bored. But I don't play pirates. I'm not paying for roundsmen. I'm talking about, you know, I feel bad for all my opponents. Because they're bringing roundsmen and they're like, I'm going to get to do Warcry. And I'm like, nah, sorry. Box haul. You can always do a box haul when all you do is sail directly into the wind. I mean, you can, though. In the pirate faction, you can. I've never beaten pirates on land. And our local, the guy who I played against it in Summer Plunder, he literally just brought lists of like 6. He used to bring just like 6 units of pirates with no upgrades, and just like a good like leadership based captain, like Henry Jennings. He's a good one, right? Yeah, very inspirational and bold and stuff. And he literally would just run at me, and it's like you can't stop him. Is the Discord still around? Yeah, it should be. Well, thank you, Kara. Well, I think a lot of the boarding that we did before wasn't necessarily fully aware of the rules. Because, like, when you're first starting the game out, I think people think boarding's easy, because you're like, oh, all you gotta do is get close and then board. But I think that, you know, it has to be to the meat of the bone. It's not, because, like, I think before, we were doing 4 inches and it was railing to railing. Like, the outer edge of the railing. And, like, that makes it so much bigger. He's been sneaking list building with you. I don't know if I've ever played any list that you've made with Kara. I don't think I've ever played any. And, like, boarding's a lot easier if you are also, like, not taking the climb thing into account. Which we weren't doing that either. So it was like, you know, you just, like, attach to the back of their boat, and there's like, alright, I'm gonna charge, and just, you know, start the killing. Is there a link in the Discord? Yeah. I can get it for everybody. It's good to have you back, man. I wish you luck with your spine thing, though. So, also, sorry I sound like I've been sucking on a car exhaust. Actually, I don't really sound that bad now. I sound a lot better now, but man, this past week. Yeah, the anti-grappling. Well, the thing is, I would bring the anti-grappling thinking I was like, okay, well, this is the only defense against grappling, and then, you know, they would just roll an 8 anyway. You're like, God damn it. Yeah, and I've noticed that as you start to figure out how to actually sail the boat, it is a lot harder to actually get attached to the thing. If the 2 ships are going the same speed, especially. So, like, the problem with Mike is he wants to sail these, like, slow boats, and he wants to board. And so now that I've kind of figured out what we're doing, I just kind of don't let him do it. And so then, you know, you got Interplogue that are just kind of like standing there. They're like, well, shit, I can't actually get into base contact. I'm having fun on, I don't understand the rules. Yeah, I think the game does get a lot better in a lot of ways when you try and fully, when you like take the nuance of like how the rules work.
Look at that booty, show me the booty, give me the booty, I want the booty, back up the booty, I need the booty, I like the booty, oh what a booty.
Kara, do we have a ginger ale or something? My throat is starting to kill me. It was there. I just have too many. Yeah, there's every once in a while I just go through and I just wipe out all of my all my Discord channels. I'm like, too many. Space Wolves fan, what's going on? I watched a player. I hope your painting is going well. Hope your husband's doing well. Space Wolves fan. I watched the box all wiggle in front of a galleon and blast the sails away with a machine shot. You'll love to see that. Hello, people of the internet. Anyone who is wondering, this is a young Commander Morgan, which is not out yet. It is going to be a part of the Kickstarter by Firelock Games in February. So if you like pirates and historical games, Keep your eyes open. Very good. The galleon still won. Well, naturally. All it does is just needs one broadside and just cook whatever you're shooting at. Do channel planes paint anything, or is it just... It's just entertainment.
I only had like a little bit left.
What?
I only had like a little bit left. So I mixed it with some tonic so you get a little fizz. So if it tastes a little funny, it's because there's tonic water in there.
Okay. Yeah, that would have concerned me. Tonic's gross. The husband's doing great. He helped me paint Brazen Claws Terminators. Oh, did you get those Terminators you're after? You said you were looking for some on eBay or something, right? Been doing some sculpting as well through some stuff in the Discord. Oh, sweet. We'll check out in 1 sec. You know what? We might as well do a whip it out. So, guys, if you have anything you want to show off, throw it in the Discord. We'll go over it right now. Yes. Well, excellent. I love to hear that. I'm always on eBay looking for lots and stuff, and I don't know. I haven't been super successful lately. I did find a bunch of 3D sculpted piers and stuff, like wooden piers and docks, on eBay for like super ridiculously cheap. They're having some kind of sale. So I bought 2 things of that. So I think our...
Come in, Carl.
Yeah, buddy. I can't pretend to know what you're going through right now, but you let go, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. If you need anything, you know who to look to.
Someone else.
Someone else.
What was I saying? Totally forgot what I was saying. What's everybody been up to? Well, I've been doing this. We've been doing a lot of YouTube stuff for the channel. What else? Mike is doing a lot of cyberpunk stuff. We're going to PAX. Or I'm going to PAX. I think Josh is probably joining me. Other than that, just kind of doing a whole lot of the same. I've been trying to deal with my business thing, and that's been fun. I don't know if you heard about the government shutdown, which has been an endless tirade of issues. Oy. Oh, that's rough. Who likes tonic? Oh, God. Husband's doing great. We had a Bermuda Leroy Jenkins across the length of the galleon's port side and take a section of heavy cake out of every movement. Ow. The crew sounds so much. Good old Bermuda sleuth. It's good with Jim. I didn't want you to not have it. No, I appreciate your attempt. Mr. Negative Charisma. You know, I don't want to brag or anything, but I just added another model to it today because I finished another model. This year, since January 1st, I have finished 227 models. It's been a good year. Sure. It doesn't really hurt. It's just constantly
Draining.
some phlegmy
Yeah.
schnuckers back there.
Do you want to skip the Tylenol? Or
I've already got autism.
you still have these sprays up here too. take the Tylenol, get the autism.
I got so much autism, guys. So much. Little colloidal silver. Good stuff. Rookie numbers? Yeah. How many bottles have you painted? Huh, Jeff? If that is your real name. Is your name, in fact, Jeff? Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. This is purified silver. Yeah, that's purified, not colloidal. Sorry. You won't believe me? Yeah? Okay, go ahead. No, go ahead. I'm listening. I'm amazed you would even track it. And we will do whip it out as soon as I finish up this purple base coat. Like, I don't know what this is. Are these literally, like, separate sleeves? He has, like, 858. You're right, I don't believe you. Okay, okay. Well, if you're acknowledging that, then yes, okay, I do believe it. I believe that is possible. What? It's like a separate sleeve that's also a cape. Maybe I'll make that also blue. Like, what color do you think that the sleeve should be? I think it should be blue just because the pants are blue, but...
Scarf?
No, it's not a scarf. Because, like, there's no back. There's no back to the jacket because it's all this, like, vest thing. I did a big drop zone army that was, like, 100 models with the air... Oh, so it's, like, the little, like, the super, like, little tiny guys. Little, like, 15 mil type stuff. Yeah, that's a good way to pump up the numbers, that's for sure. Pump up the base. Yeah, I was gonna say, but when you don't play model, yeah. Playing games helps. Like, if I didn't love Blood and Plunder as much as I do, it's like, yeah, you know, I'd be painting something else. It's gotta be a game you play. I don't count individual infantry, I count them per base. Oh, well, no shit. Okay, well, shit. Okay, that's pretty impressive, Jeff. I gotta give you props on that one. You see, if you were a real man, then you would actually play Blood and Plunder with me at PAX.
I sent you an old Dominion video on FBI Think.
Thank you. Ships are banned? Yeah, I don't think so, bud. Listen. Hey. Who here is painting a big fancy model? Huh? Me, not you. I am the captain now. We can't play land at PAX, you doofus. Where are we gonna even set it up? Hey, dude. Well, gobos are awesome. Everybody's probably painting on something. That's true. Well, you'd hope, anyway. Otherwise, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Alright. Yeah, how did, I feel like I have talked to you since Adepticon ended. You know, I was actually thinking that I wanted to make sure I go saw him. Yeah, Walter. I mean, it's not like you would have any idea who the hell I am, but you could always say negative today. You might know who you are. Wow, I have been slacking. Guys, I'm sorry for being literally the worst. There's a lot of stuff in here that I have just ignored. Like so many things in my life. I don't know if he's gonna be there. I was gonna say, Charisma, you've like reactivated a bunch of neurons in my brain. I'm like, holy crap, yeah, because I remember us talking about that. Yeah, but she said she doesn't do like huge sets, right? She's more of like a boutique, like a dice boutique kind of thing. He's the captain, but unfortunately it's Captain Morgan. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. What's wrong with Captain Morgan? He's not that bad. I mean, 32 points. It's like, it's fine. He's not great. He's fine. You play him for his faction where you get to switch cards around. If you're struggling with sleeves and facings now, you're going to have a ball of time for painting with bayonets. I've already been painting bayonets. Those uniforms are fine. This guy literally has is wearing 2 separate sleeves. Man. Nigel here is like trying to tear me apart. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. He's counting, of course, I'm counting. Blood Bowl, Underworld, and Old World. Hey, dude, Old World... Actually, it's funny, because I'll probably be doing some Old World stuff at the beginning of next year. I'm probably going to kind of hone in on... Oh, well, then the Great Pirate Paint-Off is happening. Fuck! It just never ends. Say hi... Yeah, I'll try to say hi to Walter for both of us. He's painting up a Nightcrawler. He's painting up the Nightcrawler. Awesome. Yeah, I heard about this. Girlfriend's still going strong. She does sets of 6Ds and sets of TTRPG dice, so 3 to 8. Because I think we were talking about maybe doing like an Arachne dice set or whatever, real briefly, but I think she said she just doesn't make it enough volume. Could she make dice with spiders? With little spiders in them? They don't have to be real spiders. Maybe fake spiders. Anyway, this is Sebi. Sebi's a fantastic painter. He's an infinity painter. This looks great. There's some wild color transitions here. Hey, you make some spider ones? I might. Hey, we're talking. We're talking, Charisma. We're talking. And in the near future, I might even have money. It's gonna be crazy. Once this business buy is over, I might actually have like a pretty decent income. Horrendous debt, but a decent income all the same. I'll just make the government pay for my debt, right? That's how capitalism works for businesses. I really like this. The red undertone on the greens makes it look really good. That's an old painter's trick right there. Could always sculpt and paint something to put in dice. I'm listening. Yeah, reach out to me. Give me like some kind of quote. We can make it happen. Looks great though. Red and green. Red always makes your greens more vibrant. Yep. Red underpainting on green. Fantastic stuff. And if you ever want to learn how to do that, get one of these. The old color wheel. Whatever color you're painting, look at the color on the opposite side and make it the shade. And it'll make it pop like crazy. It'll make it it'll look more cartoony as opposed to like realistic, but it looks good. Great example. Good job, Seb. This is Bagel. I fought this chick. Actually, I fought this chick in the battle report, the Bushido battle report. Which, if anybody's curious, I think that one came out really good. Bagel had a really great time. He was talking to me after it, commenting that he just had an absolute blast at the time. So if you're even remotely Bushido curious, check out the battle report. That's on the Arachne YouTube channel. I thought it was a great game. We had a lot of fun. A lot of tangents. Let me tell you, a lot of tangents. Very, very long game, but man, we told some jokes. We did a lot of jokes. When are you gonna grow up and paint some British regulars? I have some over there that are like half done. Yeah, I got them like half done, and then stuff happened. Oh my God, it's John. John Pizza. Everybody's here. Everybody's here. This is Mr. Wilmar painting Bran. I don't know if he said this was done. He might have said this is done. Finish this. Okay, he did finish Bran. Bran's done. I like it. I think it looks good. I like the tattoos. I think the pole looks great, especially. I'm trying to be a good liaison for the game, Nigel. Huh? What do you think of that? I'm trying to make it so people want to keep playing. I don't want to crush them. Not for long, started my new job, and they're making me do 12-hour shifts back-to-back. Jesus Christ. That's illegal. Where are you working now, John? Because I know your old place had that fire. Where are you working now? You working at a pizza place still? Looks good, though. I like this. The red and white, especially. Like that's good freehand right there. I did 36 hours and 3 days. Neapolitan? You mean Neapolitan? Neapolitan? Is that the pizza term? That's not my job to teach how to play. I teach them how to win. Well, that's not how that works here. we don't do that here. As Prince T'Challa would say. This is a brawler from Cyberpunk. Looks great. This is Josh. Love that yellow. Dude, that pizza, I am so sorry you gotta deal with that. Hopefully the pay's worth it, dude. Jesus. I'm hoping your girlfriend makes you, like, happy to be awake every morning. Like, damn. Okay. Okay, the pay's good. Keep going. Do what you gotta do. Take your vacations. Get your sleep. And I'm being trained with some legends of the pizza business, but it's hard. What makes somebody a legend of the pizza business? In Scotland? What are they doing in Scotland? That belt buckle came out really good. That's a good gradient on that. That looks really, really good. My head chef is a guy who founded 35 different restaurants in Italy. God damn. Natural magician worked in the dough. You know, the question, my first question would be like, how do you even know? You know, like when you taste it, like how does it taste different? This is the chauffeur, I think. Love his suit. The one I did was... No, maybe that isn't the chauffeur. Anyway, I did a leopard print suit. It was pretty good. Came out pretty good. Looks good, though. That's a really vibrant pink. Oh, well, you see, that's different, though. If it's a different material, then sure. But, like, what he does with, like, his hands, like, when he spins it or whatever, like, I can't imagine that makes, like, that big of a difference, as opposed to, like, somebody who knows what they're doing and somebody who doesn't. Again, marvelously wonderful in the pink. Although the button should be a different color. What are you doing, Josh? Jeez. Alright, then Mr. Charisma. I mean, that red on that green, it just looks good, man. He lost his head. I mean, it looks amazing. Kara gave me some Mucinex and now my nose is running. Yeah, right. That's just what charisma does. I mean, look at this. Like the stipple. Your stippling is like just off the chain for sure. I mean, it looks amazing. Yeah, I mean, no, I understand completely. I'm just, like, again, me and you are just two different beasts. I just don't want to paint for dioramas and stuff. I just do not want to do it. I do not want to paint for Golden Demon. Like, to me, this would drive me literally batshit insane. Taking that much time to paint something like that small. And it looks off the chain. I mean, it looks amazing. But it's like, I gotta paint... If you were playing Gobos for a miniatures game, you have to paint 300 of these things. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's no way. And that's why I'm saying we're like two entirely different beasts. And I don't even paint armies that fast. What, 16? Nah, you just put that guy in the face. Just put that guy in front of the unit. Yeah, you're right. I mean, even then, dude, still 16 or 6 hours for one head. I mean, when it's done, it'll look amazing. Are you doing a Blood Bowl team for the specialist category of the Golden Demon, or the team category or whatever it is? You're killing me. Charisma, you're killing me. Going half of a head. And then we got this guy over here sculpting Space Marine heads. This guy has served for 200 years. Not a whole team, just 3 of them. Okay. Charisma, please. I love you. As your doctor, I need you to pick a game to play, and I need you to just unwind by painting an entire model in 4 hours. Oh, the service studs? Oh, the service studs? Yeah, that just tells you how long they've been in service. So, congratulations, you've worked here for so long. We're gonna literally nail a bolt into your brain. You're my doctor, I'm sick. I need spinal surgery, get to it. Well, you haven't even told me what's wrong. Just so you know, the spine's a big place. Crack his spine. That's lots of times to paint, though. A lot of time to paint. Although with a spinal injury, I'm not sure I'd want to sit there and paint. That would be fucking agonizing. He needs a backectomy. Gonna get chromed. I mean, if you try hard enough, sure. Just consume molten chrome, and your insides will turn chrome. Yeah, but I can't sit hunched over more than a couple of... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Chrome up his spine, Dak. How about you finish one thing at a time there, Charisma? Huh? It's saying devastating pizza time. You could do the thing, you know, you just run around the entire room. Move everything at super speed. Start bleeding from your nose. Hook up with a really attractive chick with white hair. Who at the beginning is very not in a healthy place. This is negative charisma's sculpting. So he's been doing some sculpting. So this looks like probably like what, a 3D print? Or at least a diorama he has planned out. I'm gonna say, is this some kind of like is this like a Viking Jarl scene kind of thing? Oh, it's a Lord of the Rings thing specifically. So that must be what, Rohan? If Stand Devastines were a thing, they would be required to be on your CV, and civvies would get no jobs. Truly cyberpunk, truly. Well, that's a military upgrade. Supposedly, not a lot of people can handle it. This repurposed boat. It's a Lord of Lake Town mini. Yeah, there you go. That looks great, man. He's gonna get drunk. Look at the amount of work you probably put in this bottle. Jesus. I mean, 2 herniated discs, that's pretty brutal, but... I mean... If it's causing your leg to give out? And you've been out of working since, like, you said it's like June or July? I mean, that thing must have sequestered by now, man. Jesus. And then, I'm assuming some sculpting? We're trying to avoid surgery. What has your conservative treatment been? You going to PT? Because of blood clots, but it's not working. And they did injections. I mean, I'm a chiro, man. Try chiro. What do you got to lose? I really dig this. Pizza, you need to San Devastine like a hole in the head. Oh, it's supposed to be the master. That's master of Lake Town. Because that's like his little assistant there. I think that'll look good. Stonks. Yeah, you know, but that's not how you would use it, John. You know you would just keep working. We already know how this is going to end. Yeah, I think that's going to look great, man. And you're going to move these up? Is that what I'm seeing? Or is that just like a... That's just the play of the light? That was the original plan from the right. Also, Wilmar, now that you're here, I like your brand. The stick especially. I thought this really came out well. I know you were saying you were just kind of done with it, but change the top of it. No hanging light fixture, right? Well, I think it's coming out well so far. I like the idea. Yeah, hanging nets and stuff, that'd be easy. Which Golden Demon are you gonna go to? You're gonna go to Adepticon? I have a question. If I have a contest that it's all about eating hamburgers, but I call it the Golden Demon Contest, if you win it, is it lying if you say you got a Golden Demon? No. No, it's not. Misleading, yes. But lying, no. I'm sure if you put that in front of a lawyer, that would be the answer they gave. Thanks, I rushed brain because I forgot about the paint along. Reason him since the base is missing a few colors in the right. I don't use more colors. As soon as I saw him, I knew you weren't done with him because the black looks flat. Like I've seen you paint black, and I'm looking at that and I'm like, no, he's not done with this. But the pole itself looks great. The parts that are done look fantastic. Yeah, I have no shot. It's that spiel. Yeah, dude, you going all the way to spiel would be brutal. Done. I'm getting feedback on sculpting from a few of the people at Games Workshop and some other sculptors. It's been nice. Well, I guess you already have a job, right? Anyway, I don't know if you made a comment, Charisma, on my comment, but you should go to a Cairo. As a Cairo, that's what I would recommend. I can't not say it like that. To a chiropractor. Do you live in America? You're going to neurosurgeon. Yeah. Which is great. I'm not complaining about that. Do you live in America? As it's more of a herniation. Pushing on the nerves for sure. Yeah, I used to treat people with your stuff all the time. In Arizona. Yeah, there's actually some there's a lot of great chiros in Arizona. There's a KST one who actually trained me in a lot of the stuff I do. His name's Kevin. Oh shit, what's his last name? Last name. No, it's not. Oh, Butts. I can't remember his name. I can only move every couple of hours. My leg stops working. Yeah, it's definitely a compression thing. I mean, and the fact that you're kind of stuck in a seated position is only going to make it worse. Oh, that's great. Oh, dude, that's super awesome. I'm glad to hear that. What do you do for work? Yeah, I'm glad to hear that, man. Engineer. Oh, okay, you're an engineer. Alrighty, huh? That's cool. Are you a computer engineer, or are you a? Okay, let me rephrase that. Are you an engineer that works at a computer, or are you an are you a on-site engineer? I have a feeling you're gonna say computer. Okay, you're an on-site one. Okay. Well, what? Okay, let me rephrase that. Are you the guy that's like up and about building things? Not necessarily like the one spinning the wrench, but the one that's like standing over. Okay, yeah, you do on and off. Yeah, and like I have my I'd have to get my hands on it physically. There's just a lot of just production problem solving. Okay. Yeah, you're like on the line. I mean, yeah, as far as like spinal stuff goes, I mean, I've seen worse. I mean, do what you feel like you got to do. Once your PT's there's going to be a point where your PT is going to be like, I don't know what to do. Especially if it's not getting any better. And if that's the case, then I recommend you just go to a chiro, see what they say. Again, I'm obviously biased, but they already had me stop going. Have a follow-up with the pain and stupid neuro next week. Well, ask them. Ask them what they think. I find most of the time neurosurgeons are either quite supportive or they are venomously against this. I think any good neurosurgeon is going to be like, you know, it's worth a shot. And the bad ones are going to be like, yeah, chiros are murderers. I hear that a lot. And I mean, if that's the case and you don't want to, you've done your due diligence. You've done conservative care. And I imagine you're at the point where you're just like, yeah, I'm tired of this being here. I would do anything to make it stop. And if you feel like that the surgical route is the way to go, then I think you should at least consider it. I mean, there's a lot of chiros out there who are very like anti-surgery, but I think that if somebody's been miserable and they honest to goodness are just like ready to just try it to get it to go away, then I'm like, yeah, man, go for it. She's been the best person I've had. I've never had a doctor go through MRI pictures, etc. side by side. Yeah, well, that's good. That's a fantastic. That's a good sign. That means they're trying. I mean, the amount of patients I've had come to me who've told me that their doctor didn't even talk about the MRI blows my fucking mind. Yeah, and that's the thing. So like, if you go to them and you feel like asking, then go for it. But I mean, if they're like, let's just do the surgery, and you're like, sure, then I'd say go for it. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think if somebody's been dealing with this for as long as you have, it's like, go for it. I can only imagine it's exhausting. Well, if that's the case, then you might as well try. It's on vacation until next year. Must be fucking nice. You know what? If that's the case, then when you go to your neuro person, ask him, do you think I should try and go to the Cairo until the surgeon gets back? I'd say fuck it. It's not even going to balloon the cost that much. Cairo's not that expensive. Compared to, you know, a fucking neuro consult. God, fucking neurosurgeons. Damn it. Fucking vacation for 3 months. Bite me. Going from having met my OOP max, they're starting all over for the surgery. Oh, that's... Oh my god, it's gonna be fucking... Now, if you're deductible, that is bullshit. How the fuck did he not consider that? What a dickhead. Dude, that sucks. I'm sorry. That legitimately sucks. I am really sorry. Well, then again, there you go. Go to Cairo. It's already out of pocket. I don't know, dude. It's lining up. I don't see why you don't go. I mean, you got nothing to lose. And again, if you go there and you don't dig it, then, you know, you don't have to go back. At least you tried. So, thankfully, if you go to a good Cairo, that is something that they'll... Like, I mean, listen, I've been doing this job for like 8 years now, right? And I've had a lot of people come to me and say, hey, you know, this stuff hurts or whatever. And any good Cairo is going to know how to use the tools. So there's like activators, which is a way to adjust where there's like not a whole lot of force. I'm gonna look up where Kev is. I don't know where. I don't remember where in Arizona he is, but he's a good guy. He's got this like little witchcraft thing he does. It's kind of crazy. He's helped me out with some stuff where I'm just like, okay, well, that's fair. And he's been right every time, so. Here he is. Kevin Ross, that's his name. Oh, did you get cupped? Yeah, cupping can be... I've done a lot of cupping. Yeah, sometimes it's not always, but they probably put it on you a little too hard. This is in Tempe? Yep, that's him. Goofy looking motherfucker, what I gotta say. Yeah, how far away is Tempe? Tempe? By the way, sorry everybody that I'm like doing my job. I'm like talking shop in the middle of the painting stream. There. About 1.5 hours. You don't have to necessarily go to him. What I'd recommend you do is, but the cup is right over 2 herniation. That's a bit brutal. Yeah, I might not have done that, but we didn't know it at the time because the PT was what I had to do to approve the MRI. Yeah, because you have to do conservative care before they'll approve an MRI because they're so expensive. Especially if you're not paying cash. But that's a whole other thing. I would say call him. Maybe send him an email and be like, hey, a chiro that knows you. There. If you approve my message to you on Discord, I just wrote down, like, tell him that, and then explain your situation. No. I didn't turn it on. Yeah, I mean, give it a shot. Like I said, worst case scenario, they say no, you don't do it. Alright, no harm done. I didn't turn on slow motion. Miguel. Yeah, Charisma, I just want you to get better, man. I don't care how you do it. Just do it. Just do it. That is you, right? You might have to approve me as a friend on Discord. You might have non-friend messages disabled or whatever it is. That's definitely you, though. Kevin's a good guy. You'll really like him. He's a very, very nice guy. So if you like reach out to him, I wouldn't worry about, even if you do it before you go to your pain institute and just like out of curiosity, that guy's not going to lead you astray. He's like super authentic. He's one of the people that I think if he was given the choice, he would do what he does for free without hesitation. If he could do it without getting, if he could pay his bills. And I hope it helps. I don't think chiropractors are murderers, but you are killing the stream. I'm used to it, don't worry. I'm used to it. I want you to explain what the hell these sleeves are. They don't make sense. Shouldn't have anything like that. God knows I have enough Discord messages about people offering to do channel. Nope, not interested in any of that. More interested in you. Not interested in getting anything out of it. You know, the funny thing is, I always humor those people. You know, because I could always use stuff for Arachne, so I'm like, okay, well, send me what you got. And then they never, like, they almost never do. They're like, hey, I'm trying to do art, and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, send me what you got. And then, like, they don't send it. I'm like, okay, well, why did you reach out? Or it's the ones that reach out and they're, you know, I'm like, what do you want? And they're like, you know, reach out and it's all stolen and AI stuff. Right. That's just like, I don't get it. I can't, it's like, you can't have, like, how much money do they make doing it? Like, the way I look at it, it's kind of like guys that do weird things for, like to women, where they're like, you know, like, you say all these creepy things and do all these creepy things, but then, like, has it ever worked? But you keep doing it. So, like, if you try and sell stolen and AI stuff, like, are you making money from it? Have you tried, like, 20 times and you've, like, made money? Like, is that why you keep doing it? Like, who's falling for this? Can't even explain why you would take that character now that I have to figure out how to paint. It's a new version of him. I don't know what his rules are. You're the only one that would know. You've probably already played half of the stuff in the book. Yeah, but how many old people use Discord? You know what I mean? Right. On Facebook, I get it. Right, you know, because it's like, you know, you can reach out to whoever. How about you leave Morgan alone? In Tampa, old people are on FetLife. I don't think that's just Tampa, for the record. Rhode Island's a very well-known FetLife location. It's a it's like a lifestyle. It's like a lifestyle app. Yeah. Never mind, I looked it up. Just so you know, Nigel, the villages are in Orlando. I'm not sure if you knew that. Yes. I mean, the villages are a productive place, shall we say. Old people are weird, that's true. Old people are very lonely. And they're also very jaded, I guess. They're looking for new opportunities. I know what it is. Listen, you're up here insulting everything that I love. You want me to say your name right? Listen. I know it's Nigel. I know that. That's why I say Nigel. I went Nigel. I went like Nigel earlier. I'm well aware of what your name is. But you're the one that knows the new rules for the new Henry Morgan. You won't even tell me what they are. He didn't insult Kara. Yeah, go do your thing, man. Yeah, move your back. Get moving. Did you not hear my entire explanation as to why I just said I mispronounced it? Wilmar? Huh? He calls my boarding list stupid. He hates the faction I play. He says, and I quote, "That boat is too much boat for you." I mean, what? And he wants me to call him by the right name? No, that's not happening here. That is not an equivalent exchange. Is he wrong? No, he's not wrong. But he doesn't have to be so rude about it. He's suboptimal. Because I have to play suboptimal stuff. Listen to Jill. If I played optimal stuff all the time here, no one would play the game with me. Did he now? That sounds great. Excellent. You can't even finish your models. You're correct. Listen here. The person that I play this game the most with won't read what nations fighting men can be in. He says that the fact that the app does not do that for him makes it so that it is an inferior game. That is what I'm up against. And then you're asking me to bring an optimized list? Mike! He blatantly will not read the rules, and he doesn't want to change anything about his list at all. He won't play any other factions other than Dutch privateers. And then you want me to bring an optimized list. You're insane. It's not going to happen. I want to actually play the game at all. It's retarded practice. I understand. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a him problem until he doesn't want to play the game anymore. And then it's a me problem. I wouldn't blame him. If I went up against like an optimized Infinity list right now, I'd be like, alright, I still don't want to play this game right now. I use him as a speed run. You use him as a speed run. Why? Why is everybody always interested in telling me how to do things? The activations. The thing is he still crushes me. Because his dice are fucking insane. Then you have a few others to play with. Jay doesn't want to play because Everwinter's coming. Swan is just doing some Swan stuff. I get to play against Kara, who I definitely can't bring Optimize a list against. Chris doesn't want to play because of Everwinter coming up, and he's also been busy with his family. Cyril doesn't want to play the game. My dice are very suboptimal. It's true. I've thought of all these things. Yeah, because he's been... you said you wanted to prepare for Everwinter, and you've been busy with family stuff lately. Yes, I am talking about the Boat King. What was my appraisal not fair, or was I correct? One's too busy complaining about the rules, and the other one has a 3. It's a 3 printer for a brain. The sad part is Swan, literally, his job is literally like, it's like 10 minutes down the road. Printer for a brain. Fuck, that's brutal. Hat Mike plays the game. I don't want to play him. I really wish I knew what the hell this jacket was. I guess I should just make those red. No, you're not wrong. That's a great way to put it.
I saw it when I walked, boy.
3D printer for a brain. Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, you keep saying that. I hope it's turning out okay, man. I mean, push comes to shove, you could always just play Port Royal with us for a while. I mean, that way you only need like 8 dudes. I didn't mean it as an insult. It's just funny that no, I didn't. I didn't take it. I didn't think it was an insult. Just thought it was very funny. Never anyone asked about. Yeah, he's like 3D Practical Burr. He really does. Well, you should just come over and play a game of Port Royal. Kind of get you into it. Port Royal is easy. It's not quite the same game, but it's pretty close. You know, get you using the models, get you excited. You want to try and come over this weekend? Yeah, I have a feeling you're going to like the lane. Yeah, well, I mean, if you're playing natives, especially. I mean, I'm always willing to play more. Most people just don't want to play land. Like, I don't care which version we play. I mean, it's the same game. I mean, who cares, but... Yeah, most people, you know, again, Mike's a good example. He just doesn't want to play land. He only wants to play boats because he doesn't want to learn how to play it. And I haven't figured out how to beat natives on land yet, so... Or on sea, technically, but... Yeah. It seems like everybody's getting ready for Everwinter, you know? Which, nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's what, it's like a month away, isn't it? Yeah, it's like almost exactly a month away. Which I think we've hopefully finished or figured out our lease situation. I think you should go. I think it's fun. I mean, even if you just go for the first day and play, I mean, have fun. I mean, just don't go the second day. Who cares? I usually enjoy going. I didn't really enjoy going last year. I don't know. I was in a bad frame of mind. I had a lot of shit going on. But yeah, I think going for one day would be fine. The little shopping area is nice. There's like used models and stuff. I always enjoy doing that. It's fun to see everybody. There's a painting contest there if you want to do the Wicked Brush. You'd have to come back for the second day, but I could pick your stuff up if you need me to. I mean, in that one, there's really no. I would just pick a model you've already painted to a high standard, and then just put it in. That's what I did. I won like best in sci-fi the first, or 2-3 years ago or something. Yeah, PAX is coming up fast. That one you might want to hurry. That's in like 2 weeks, right? I mean, I just want you to know, I've missed hanging out, Mr. Wilmar. I feel like I haven't seen you forever. I mean, I've been busy, you've been busy, you know. Yeah, I also have that week off. We can definitely play something. I think I work Tuesday, and then I think I have the rest of the week off. I don't think I work Monday. Yeah, I feel way better. 100%. Yeah, my weekend got much less busy this week, so if I'm feeling better and I don't think I'm going to spread anything, maybe I'll go to the shop on Sunday. I could bring 2 boats, and we could do a boat game at AO. That way you'll have time to do your game. Really show off shit, you know, get people to see it. I think. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure I don't have anything going on Sunday. Kara might even go with me. Again, I don't want to get everybody sick. I'll probably be fine at that point. Yeah, my Sunday's free. As far as I know. You see, Miguel? That's how you do it. That's how you get a community, bucko. I'll play Captain Morgan, too. What do you think of that? I imagine by Sunday I will be fine. I mean, I feel like tomorrow will probably be over the majority of this. Although I keep saying that, and it's like I wake up, and for the most part I feel like totally normal. It just feels like there's something in the back of my throat, like all the time. But I actually feel pretty okay right now. I'm prepping the Tampa community to destroy the Perp Sylvania. Jeez. Are you coming up here for, what, Historicon or something? If that's supposed to be like Pennsylvania? That's a state. It's a state perpetrators. Hate Lancaster. You shouldn't hate your fellow man. I mean, come on, Miguel. And by Miguel, I mean Miguel. You have to love your fellow man. Just don't love me. Damn it. And the Amish. There are a lot of Amish in Pennsylvania. There are a lot of Amish. Yeah, they they have ulterior motives. Yeah, they've been kind of bending the rules a little lately, I've noticed. There's a big section of Mormons, like where my mom lives. And obviously they don't have like quite the same rules, but even the Mormons are really bending it. I mean, it's all about money. It's just a money thing. As soon as money gets involved, then, you know, yeah, God will, you know, he understands. Because I know with the Mormons, a lot of it has to do with like the concept of like community and family. And they say that certain technological advancements are okay as long as they don't detract from the basic principles of, like, it not tearing the family apart. I'm not entirely sure how the Amish do it, but I thought that was a pretty interesting thing to learn from the Mormons. Good people, though. They're super nice. They make really good pot pies. Holy shit, are they good. Right. So they wouldn't... Yes. Yeah, very much so, yeah. Talked about how they bust Amish girls for roadside prostitution by their farms at night. So there's something that I discovered about the Mormons near us is that they would hire female escorts, and that was one of the reasons that they could like get around town and stuff. You know, I don't know. It's not for me to say. So, but that's like how they justified using something like a cash register. Because a cash register is electronic, right? Or at least a modern day one is. But it doesn't ruin the idea of family and community. It enhances it. So that they can run their little stores and stuff. So that's the train of thinking behind that. Or at least as far as I'm aware. I'm sure there's like much more nuance to it, but that was something that I saw while I was around them. Alright, what English commanders can I use without being mocked by you? Miguel. Does such a thing exist? Other than Mr. Oogle? Who might be like one of the best commanders ever? Maynard? Are you serious? You're smoking crack. I don't believe you. How dare you lie to me? Okay, Kid. You say I like Kid. Kid, I can play. Maynard. Who the hell do you think I am? Got a jack wagon? You think you're gonna take me for a trip? I don't think so, bud. I don't think so, bud. Fine, whatever. 27 points for this guy. 2 command points already for 27 points already. Tactician, then done. Vendetta Pirates. See, I like Wood Rogers. Everybody, you know, I had a couple people complain about him not being good enough. I mean, he's a pretty expensive boy, but I mean, Indomitable? That's a damn good rule. He was also the governor of Providence Island. He went there and somebody threw a fire ship at him. The hell was that guy's name? Whatever. He went to Providence Island, turned it into like a swingers island or whatever. Guy. He's the main villain in Black Flag, isn't he? Tell those people to go play. You know what? I will. People go play Dutch. Benjamin Church is great, but he's obviously not great at sea. Also, that would require a lot of other models that I have to go buy and paint. Horn of Gold is more of like a pirate commander, isn't he? He's very good, though. You see, you like expensive commanders. These are all pretty expensive guys. I forget who else I was talking to about this, but they were like, yeah, expensive commanders aren't worth it. I'm like, I don't know. They're great. I think a lot of them are really good. Tell those people to go play Dutch.
It's not exactly clear whether they even truly exist or could be shown to in the physical universe.
You're funny.
If one day physical
Don't stop talking to the person that said that. I don't remember who told me that.
That's great.
Hi, Chunk. You big lovable meatball. You want to come over here and want some love? You want some love, Chunk? Come over here.
That would mean
You're good, you're good, Chunk.
this brain, a tiny thing, a septillion times smaller than the tiny planet.
They hide the people. They hide. They hide.
Discovered something.
Save me. Save me, internet. Yes, he is. Yeah, I know he's available to British privateers. He was a British privateer for Queen Anne's War. That was why he went pirate after. I've been wasting an energy describing this game or stuff. Hey, Pizza, look, it's a doggy. Hey, Chunk. Are you ashamed? Are you ashamed of me, Chunk? Huh? You're a lump. You're a big lump. Right to a little bed. Right to a little bed. Jamie's his core and able seaman. Yeah, Jamaican privateers, of course. I mean, I've played British privateers. I think it's a great faction.
That's great. But if not, that's great too.
And I didn't think Sea Dogs were good until recently. Yeah, they're not good. They're great. Able Seamen are fantastic. And I mean, yeah, if you want cheap sailors, you know, Sea Dogs are good. You know, honestly, I'm gonna say this, and this might be something, but no, bite me. And this might be somewhat like controversial, but I think it shows a good sign of the game. I think Sea Dogs are probably the weakest of the 4 generic early sailors. And I think that if you're gonna bring some, they're your last choice between the 4. Like, I think they're all really good for like what it is they do. And it's not that I think the Sea Dogs are bad, but I think if you have a choice between Marins, Zealotins, Marineros, or I'm totally blanking on one of them. Marineros, Zealotins, Marins, Sea Dogs. I feel like I'm missing one of them. Whatever, doesn't matter. But yeah, and then what I find most of the time is that if you have access to Sea Dogs, you probably also have access to Zealanders. So it's like, if they're both... Yeah, I can't forget the mangoes. If you have access to both Sea Dogs and like Zealanders, it's like, yeah, it's a no-brainer that you bring Zealanders, you know? But I think that if... I mean, they're great on guns. I mean, obviously. I mean, that's like their job. But it's like... Unless you're playing British, most of the time, you're probably not playing a C list. And even if that's not the case, you can run Marins or Marineros, and then just put a Master Gunner in there, and you almost kind of got like the same thing. Well, I play English, and most of the time the Zealanders are support, if nothing else. This is the thing where people are going to take what I'm saying wrong. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying that I think... Yeah, well, Spanish don't have access to Sea Dogs, though. And I think Marineros are better pound for pound than Sea Dogs. Because I don't think most Spanish lists are running like hardcore cannon lists. Yeah, when they have Viscanos, right? Okay, well, you're probably playing an 18th century list. If you're just playing 16th century, you know, it changes things. Because once you enter the 18th century, now you don't just have the 4... I know, but he's an 18th century list. I'm saying out of the 4 generics, I'm not talking about the upgraded ones that came out of Raise the Flag or Raise the Black. I'm just saying that I think out of those 4, I think Sea Dogs are probably the weakest. Not that they're bad. And I was even complimenting the game and its balance and the fact that can even be a discussion. They're all good at like something. But I think pound for pound, it's like you'd rather have Zealanders if you just want good sailors who are also good at guns. Marineros are much better fighters, just because you get Ruthless. And then I think Marins are just fucking blenders if you get them in the right spot. Because they're base like fight 5 or something with hard chargers. It's crazy. I really like Marins. I think Marins and Sea Dogs. I think Marins probably be the second weakest. If I had to like kind of pick. Yeah, base fight 5. Yeah, base fight 5 is great. And this isn't including 18th century stuff. Yeah, right. Marineros are also 5 with Ruthless, which is crazy. Which is why I think Marineros are probably the best ones. And you know they have poorly equipped, whatever. But you know, Ruthless and that, you know that. But that's why you give them muskets. I think pound for pound, if you take them just kind of from a generic standpoint, I think Marinero's probably the best. Wow, they're better with Caesar's Men. You mean when they get the rule that Marineros start with? That's why I'm saying generically speaking. There's going to be exceptions, obviously. But I think it's a compliment to the game because of the fact that, you know, even though they are the ones that I think would be the weakest. Thank you. The weakest as far as, like, from a generic standpoint, they're still, like, a point that you can have a discussion about, which I think is pretty interesting. Okay, well, here's the thing. I'm going to be moving into French at some point, right, in the near future. Mr. Naysayer. Do you like the expensive French commanders? Like, do you like Leo Mayonnaise? Leo Manones. And I know you like however you say it, it's like Abiris or whatever his name is. The other fancy guy, yeah, Pierre Lemonade. They're super weak in your game. Yes. I admit, I'm not a huge... Like, DeGaff, I think, is the same case as, like, maybe why you don't like Morgan. You know, 34 points. But at least it comes with Sailing Master, you know? But Felicious is okay. Swordsman's, like, Iberville. That's what I said. Anyway, do you agree? Do you also think that Lawrence is kind of the same thing as, like, Captain Morgan? Where he's just kind of, like, he's expensive for kind of the name? Like, how many points do you think Very Inspiring is? Because it's a great rule. I'm not saying it's a bad rule. I'm just saying that, you know, pound for pound, it's better than... I think it's better than Lucky in a lot of cases. God, like talking to a woman. Yeah, which seems really good. So I think it's safe to say that you think the Gap is better than Morgan. I mean, you just saying that in general makes me think you like him better. That's true, yeah. That's true. Sailing Master's pretty good. I mean, having a commander come with Sailing Master, I mean, it's like pretty nice. And I really love LeManaise's model, but he's another one of those ones where I'm like, you know, I love the fact that he comes with Ruthless. I really like his themed force, you know, where you get French with all Ruthless and stuff. It's like really good. I like Leonaise. I think he's good. I like him. You know, you got the very inspiring Terror's like whatever. Yeah. Okay, so you seem to like Degaff. Are you trying to tell me that Morgan is the Sea Dogs of expensive 32-point commanders? Is he the weakest of them all? Is that what you're trying to say? Alright, now comes the very long and arduous process of picking out the filigree. I was asked to finish this model for an article for Blood and Pigment, so I do have to finish this guy. The Gaff is an excellent sailing commander and swordsman and lends his unit good board defense, right? Right. And yeah, and that's what I'm saying about just having that ability, is you literally gain a fighting man upgrade, which seems great. So I was thinking of hosting a tournament up here and calling it the Cult of Personality, and making it so that everybody has to bring like an expensive commander with a legendary list. I thought that might be a fun format. I'd play Morgan. Well, it would have to be one that's in a legendary, and one of their like named forces. So I don't know if there are any that are less than 30. Oh, Kid's 28. How much is Pargo? Pargo's 30, right? 30 something? 34? Yeah. Fancy man. You should fly up here to play. You could stay at my house. Massachusetts. And I live in a town called Woburn, which is like probably like an hour north of the city, Boston. Some people would call it North Shore. That might inspire some comments on the on the North Shore. Oh man. You guys make me smile. I swore I'd never go back. I mean, you don't have to cry in front of me. I mean, you don't have to come. I was just asking. People here are going to think you're a bitch, though. It is on the North Shore, though. North Shore's pretty nice. You can play, I heard how you assholes pronounce bitch. I'm okay with that. I'm not from Massachusetts, okay? I just live here. I'm not an asshole. If you come, I'll let you play with my I'll let you play with my Henry Morgan. I mean, you can play with this new one. I mean, I'm going to show you my old one. He's pretty well taken. I mean, look, you came out pretty good. That's true. Yeah, I am putting down roots pretty firmly. Look at him. Looks great. And playing suboptimal commander. Whoopee. But look how well he's painted. Wouldn't that be fun? I get to play suboptimal commander. Whoopee. I mean, if Karen and I ever break up and I have to hook up with a local girl, man, I'm done. It's all over at that point. That's one of the main reasons I just don't ever want to let her go, you know? The figure is so well sculpted, he could be in a brigade of Arja. Huh. I do know some local girls. I don't know if they're single. That's a good question. I mean, it wouldn't take me long. So when we went to New York, it was the first time I'd ever been to New York City. Monday. It's definitely where we got sick. Employee of the bakery we went to started hitting on me. Thanks, man. But she started hitting on me, which I thought was interesting. No, I don't think it would. I mean, it's just talking to girls. It's not that hard. Okay, well then I won't tell it again, but... I'm tired of the story. Talking to girls is not that hard. I mean, dating sucks, but I mean, it's not that hard. It is half the battle. You ain't wrong. I watched a lot of Johnny Bravo growing up. You just walk up, slide in next to him, you're like, hey, mama. You want to see my muscles dance? It's nice when you're not in Massachusetts and they have most of their teeth. It's true. That's true. I do like teeth. I have a deficiency. I could probably get you a supplement for it if you need me to. I just talked to my my supplements supplier today before I left work. There's a supplement that helps you get all of the mucus off of your small intestine. Wild. Absolutely wild. What the fuck? What? Yeah, it's for people who have thick, like what they call them mucal plugs. Your small intestines are supposed to have a certain amount of mucus there to protect it because it needs it to absorb stuff. It's essentially like the interface between the stomach system and the blood system. But sometimes theirs is a little too thick because they get sick or whatever. So it goes in there and it kind of, it's a peptide. It goes in there and like kind of scrubs it. I got your mural plugs right here, pal. Right here, pal. The human body's fun. Isn't it fun, Wilmar? So it's well, yeah. There's another kind of plug that can happen with mucus plugs. Don't look that one up. That one is a little disturbing to see. Chris may have seen one of those because he's a dad. But anyway, yeah, having a thick mucal lining like that can make your absorption less optimal. An arachne plug. Interesting. Tell me more. Tell me more, tell me more. It's so cool. plug combo at a discount. You gotta push the plug. You gotta push the plug. How far into your rewatch of Venture Brothers are you, Mr. Chris? I'm about to go into the Trial of the Monarch. That was the next episode. I just watched the garage sale one. when you what? When you plug?
Mecha Shiva.
Mecha Shiva. I might just be a tiny little attorney, inside of another larger man. Tiny attorney. It is pretty good. It takes them a couple episodes to kind of start hitting their stride. I noticed, like, the characters kind of they don't quite like make sense yet. Hank and Dean are definitely just like two kids that don't really have like personalities yet. Ghost, or everything's a ghost. Oh, the testicular tension one. That was the one I just finished, yeah. I know, I think they're crystal clear right from the pilot. You know. I think it takes a couple episodes for Brock to be less of a psychopath. Hey, President Girl for 21's time machine. Oh, man. Maybe you weren't here when I was talking to you about it. Why do you think Dr. Venture didn't want to hook up with Mr. Impossible's wife? Because it was the episode right before he like starts dating too and all that. It's like, I'm shocked that he didn't go for the sure thing. And I know she was like a stage 5 clinger, but the dreaded can do. The little ship of the fish was swimming up a man's urethra and eating on the fleshy bits of what used to be your penis. I don't even want to take a whiz on this. I used to dream of taking a whiz on this. Sure. I mean, but like the bodyguard, you know, it's like Yeah, I mean, she was a... Oh, yeah, dude, she's like a stage 11 clinger for sure. But... I don't know, you think he'd be desperate at that point. And I know she eventually does hook up with Jonas Jr. Caterpillar episode. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true. But he's clingy with Dr. Girlfriend, though. You know, he's like the one making the phone calls and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, he's the one that's acting desperate. What do you think Brock's gonna take advantage of? Well, I'm not gonna beg. He brings him into the bedroom. Well, I think the big one's okay, but the other one is way too young. Don't you just want to get the doll again? Fine. Does that ever come up again? Like, he doesn't know that it was Dr. Girlfriend and all that, but... Like, what the heck was that character's name? Like, Bernice? Like... I forget what her cover name was, but... Because it's you know, they clearly like having references, you know, to like previous episodes, which I think is cool. The nozzle episode's another one where that gets brought up. The nozzle episode. I don't remember if I remember that one. But does Dr. Venture have a tank of gentle cuttlefish? The cuttlefish. Well, I'll probably watch another episode. I'm trying to watch one episode a night, at least. I just want Chris to be proud of me. That's all I want now. You abandoned me! You abandoned my hatred! Actually, it's almost time for us to stop. So, you probably won't see Mr. Henry here on stream again. Because I think a lot of this stuff is just going to be like really monotonous stuff. Picking out all the little filigree on his shirt is going to take forever. You got pretty far to go to get punching acceptance. It's not get crazy. Well, like I said, I watched a lot of it before. I never got... I think I stopped before the season where Dean goes emo. Which I think was like 4 or 5. And that might have been because it wasn't out yet. Ghost Pirates. Good night. Good night, Nigel. It was a good stream. Yeah, for sure. And again, I haven't watched the movies. I don't know if that thing I'm watching all this stuff from has the movie. So that one I might have to, like, rent off of Vudu or something. Which I will do. Should we have a movie night? Can we have a movie night at my house? Chris could bring his famous guacamole. Yeah. They're all near the end, though, right? It's like the show and then the movies happen. Will you give me some love too, please, Chris? Can I have some love? No, silly Billy. Wow, and he highlighted it. Jesus. Wilmar, this keeps happening. You see, you think you have a lack of self, esteem? Everybody loves you. This guy is going on rage. Self-esteem. You say you have no self-esteem or whatever. I mean, think of it like this. Whenever you're thinking to yourself, like, you know, I'm not really worth the time for others. Just think, a 400-year-old man loves you. If that doesn't make you feel better, then I don't know what can, man. Oh, it's slowly coming together. Swimming in it. Yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. You just ask him, man. You like orcs? I hear that's a winning one. If I had access to the tube video, I would play it. Tube. Which one's tube? All this in Gargantua 2 is the one special that I missed. All this in Gargantua 2 is the one special that I missed the first time around. The rest are just two-part episodes of the movie at the end. Okay. Is there a certain point where I should watch the Gargantua 2 thing? Because I know with Naruto, it's like some of the movies happen at certain points in certain seasons. Watch at the end of season 5. Okay. Well, he's coming along. He'll probably be done by the next stream. Because hopefully I can get him done. You know, if I come up to the shop, Wilmar, hopefully maybe I can use him as the captain. Be like, hey, look at this guy. Thank you. Yeah, he's coming along. I don't know. I'm kind of... I'm a little worried. It's one of those things where I think it'll all come together at the end, but... I just have to make sure the filigree looks good, you know? But, yeah, I'm not too worried. It'll look fine. Hell yeah, man. Put your suboptimal list. Oh, fuck. Fucking Christ, you guys. Guys, I love you. I'm gonna go make my sleepy tea and force myself to bed. The privilege as always. Thanks for hanging with me. Just want this stupid cough to be gone. Anyway, love you guys. Catch you guys later. And, you know,